Well, howdy there, Internet people, it's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump being ordered to fund SNAP, the one emergency he won't declare, and why this may not be the end. U.S. District Judge John McConnell in Rhode Island ordered the administration to use the contingency funds to distribute the money expected by SNAP recipients, quote, as soon as possible. A different federal judge in Massachusetts, in a different case, said Trump needed to pay, quote, at least reduced SNAP benefits for November. While ruling, McConnell said, quote, there is no doubt that the $6 billion in contingency funds are appropriated funds that are without a doubt necessary to carry out the program's operation. The shutdown of the government through funding doesn't do away with SNAP. It just does away with the funding of it. The judge didn't pull punches, adding, quote, there is no doubt, and it is beyond argument, that irreparable harm will begin to occur, if it hasn't already occurred, in the terror it has caused some people about the availability of funding for food for their family. Trump's administration tried to get out of helping people and using the contingency funds because maybe a hurricane might possibly hit. The judge wasn't having it. Quote, it's clear that when compared to the millions of people that will go without funds for food versus the agency's desire not to use contingency funds in case there's a hurricane need, the balance of those equities clearly goes on the side of ensuring that people are fed. The administration is playing dumb, and Trump posted to social media, quote, our government lawyers do not think we have the legal authority to pay SNAP with certain monies we have available. And now 2 courts have issued conflicting opinions on what we can and cannot do. They've reportedly asked for clarification. Let's be clear on something. The Trump administration is famous for doing what it wants and then arguing in court later. Asking for clarification seems like a stalling tactic, which indicates, at least to me, a desire on the behalf of the administration to not pay. The USDA says the funds are also, quote, only for true emergencies, which, if it wasn't so sad, would be funny, given the Trump administration's habit of declaring everything an emergency when it suits its needs. Long-standing tariffs, total emergency, and national security risk. Tens of millions of Americans going hungry? No big deal, I guess. The orders from the judges are obviously big news, but there's still a lot up in the air. I would honestly proceed as if the benefits weren't coming until they actually show up, because there's still a whole lot that can go wrong and a whole lot of wrenches that can be thrown in the works by the administration. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.